Welcome back, everyone, to some Danganronpa. We're about to enter the gym. Gonna confront Monokuma, because me and Kyoko, we escaped. Again, thanks to Alter Ego, I survived my punishment. And we're gonna just go straight to Monokuma and be like, listen, I lived, bitch. Only kidding. That's gonna wait till next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye! No, it's not a cliffhanger. We've just started the video. If I actually did get anyone with that, let me know. But anyway, we are gonna continue. Let's go into the gym.
Well now.
Oh, here we go. Kyoko, I don't mind so much.
I don't believe it!
I don't believe it. But Makoto's supposed to be dead. What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? I genuinely have no idea how this is gonna play out. Which has just been the entire game, basically. Which I love. I've loved this game, but it does feel like we're in the end game now. You know what I mean? Like, what's gonna happen? You were supposed to be punished. Did Kyoko help you out? Help you? Kind of, yeah. Well, after the fact.
What?
So what if I did? What would you do? There's no rules against it. There's no rules. I've not broken any rules here, Monokuma.
Shing!
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. Yeah, you already executed me, though. Well, technically it didn't work, did it?
Making me angry!
Oh. Yeah, no, I should have really seen this coming. Now I gotta punish you again, and this time I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko, help, anyone, help?
Right.
No, this is a ploy. This is a ploy. She didn't just go through all that trouble, getting frickin' noodles in her hair, to just leave me out to dry now. This is just a trick. Don't fall for it, Makoto. Well, actually, it might be more believable if I do fall for it.
However...
But before you do, let me just say one thing.
No.
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. Not that that matters to you, right? Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You, explain yourself. What do you mean by that?
Because...
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
In other words...
I was supposed to be the chosen as the Blackened and then executed, right? I mean, in an alternate reality, she was. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that, okay? I never, ever betrayed Kyoko. Not even once. Hey, what are you talking about?
However...
When Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you never imagined that in that position, one person would protect another like that. It's making me feel really bad about it. It's making me I feel really bad about it.
Right.
And in response to that unexpected development,
Indeed.
you reacted by proclaiming Makoto the Blackened and trying to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well. Oh, he's speechless.
However...
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that would throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery. Alter Ego. Oh yeah, I'm chiming in now. You never imagined the possibility of being that, of a being that could come to our aid even after you'd killed it.
Am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Makuro. You did. Oh, we got you, buddy. I mean, I still don't know how we're gonna get out of this, but...
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would surely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the Blackened is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us, right? So you should execute yourself, Monokuma. And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto? I mean, you're half blackened.
Well?
And you can prove this, right? Yeah, can we prove that you actually killed...
Well,
No. Well, fuck. Don't just say it like that. What is this, a comedy routine? To make such bold claims without a shred of evidence?
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but with a little more time, I guarantee I'll find some. Is he gonna give us that time?
That's right.
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there is only ever one absolute truth.
Pum, pum.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type.
Because
If Makoto really was the killer, he never would have come to you willingly like this. Yeah, true. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide. He would have been gripped by the despair you so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts. Ow. That actually hurt. That's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince, it's everybody else. We're all gonna vote for you, Monokuma.
Hey,
Oh, she means the actual world watching. Okay. Everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased. Yeah, your ratings would go down. You'd lose subscribers. Huh?
indeed.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. This is the We Got You Monokuma music. This is my We Got You Monokuma dance. They would assume that you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Listen to me.
Despair can never kill hope. Oh, he's gonna be mad at that. He loves Despair. He's like the Despair's biggest fan. He bought like all the albums.
Hey,
Of course, you can't say that we're making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. You can say we're just making this all up, sorry. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocence, you'll be accepting your own defeat. Oh, Kyoko has dunked the slam. That's what they say in Ball of Basket, isn't it? Oh, he's pissed. He's got that vein, that forehead vein, temple vein. If you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice. Where is everybody else, by the way? It would be more impactful if everyone else was watching this. I mean, like the others, you know, denizens of the school. I don't know where they are right now. Are they supposed to be here? I don't see them. What is this advice of yours?
It's true.
To do Makuro's trial over again. Only this time you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between
Saying it.
hope and despair.
Ooh, Kyoko, you're getting me riled up. This is good. That would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say? Oh, I reckon so. A fair trial, one last showdown, in other words. This would be our chance to expose the true identity of Makuro's killer and the mastermind themselves. But what reason would the mastermind have to accept the challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word. But again, like Kyoko said, you know, that's not fair, is it? I think Kyoko's appealed to his sense of, you know, lawfulness? No. Anyway. Oh, I think you may like it, actually.
Bear it!
Very interesting indeed. Barry.
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes. What? Now that you've suggested, what you've suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
In other words,
Does that mean you... I think we broke him.
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? It would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Oh, we have absolutely... There is a short circuit. Will your hope win out, Or will my I was gonna say that joke. Oh, I should have said it. I was gonna do the despair claim. Oh, man.
I can barely contain myself.
Let's have one final grisly showdown. He agreed. Then we still have a shot at this.
Bear it.
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
You guys.
Oh, really? You actually want us to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here. All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself.
then it'll be enough to qualify. It's a victory for you.
It's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along, yeah. Okay, well good, let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Makuro's death and solve the mysteries of the school,
You guys.
then you win. You need to clarify what winning means, though. Like, you're gonna let us go? Because if we do prove that you killed her, then you die. And then... But then we'd still be trapped. Maybe. I don't know. Then again, Kyoko's got a key, so... if you can't do all of that... We'll all face execution. Oh, it's high stakes. It's always been high stakes, though, really, if you think about it. I can barely contain my excitement. When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me? We're as excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we've uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair? I honestly can't believe this is how it all turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that, for sure. For sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement? You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. I love that they're really going with this. They are going full on the bear puns. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Makuro is no exception to that. Huh? Makuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Makuro is a student. It's a very polarizing approach. Like polar bear. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. So, is Monokuma being controlled by one of us?
listen.
Are you telling the truth? Why do you go all quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry.
I'm done talking. I got nothing left to say to you. So get lost, would you? Why so mad? He seems emotionally unstable. I've just come up with the theory. And it's probably complete bullshit. And I'm also hesitant to say it. Because it might be spoilers. It's probably not. If it is one of the students that's controlling Monokuma this whole time. Oh, I really don't want to say it though. Just in case it ruins... I mean, I know a lot of you have already played the game and seen this. But... I'm gonna think about it for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I've thought about it a little bit, and I'm probably wrong. Because now that I do think about it a bit more, it doesn't actually make sense. I was thinking... Hero. Because he seems like the least likely... Like, Byaku's too obvious. He's too obvious. I think, and especially with Hero being clairvoyant, I was thinking maybe he could psychically control Monokuma. But clairvoyant only means, like, you can read minds. Right? Or predict the future or whatever. So, I'm probably wrong on that. But anyway, let's just see what happens.
Hey!
Leave me alone. Get out of here. Okay, I'm going. You really gonna let me go? Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. I don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment overflowing with despair. I love that.
Hey.
Come on, Makoto, let's go. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of hoo-hoo-hoos. Monokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. Yeah, it probably would. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. Still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Alright, Kyoko, have you got a plan? Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. Kyoko, thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you.
However...
Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Very true. Yes. But still, I'm glad it worked out. Wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. But honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they?
So...
They had no choice but to accept. Huh?
Because...
It's all because of that one moment that the mastermind let down their guard, like I said. Oh, please do elaborate. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down?
So...
I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah. They definitely said that.
Listen.
And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? No, because I've seen The Truman Show. Great movie. The idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable. I mean, on a technical level, it is quite unbelievable, but
Indeed.
they don't exactly read about something like that happening. You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off.
However...
And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it.
In other words...
But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. Yeah, the whole motivation. Although, I mean, despair is such a vague motivation. It's not really a reason in itself, you know.
So...
They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world?
It would seem...
The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. Is it some sort of social experiment to show that humans are just pieces of shit? I'm thinking of like, the Joker in The Dark Knight, or something like that. And all the rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody. I mean, I probably would have killed Byakuya, to be fair. But anyway.
In other words...
So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why?
Correct.
To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point?
Hey.
The outside world is a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right?
That's right.
And for those of us who represent hope to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. I mean, yeah. That's their goal, the ultimate despair. Okay, well, we kind of knew that. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous. Not really.
It's true.
I mean, what they're doing is completely ridiculous to prove that point, but wanting to prove that point is not ridiculous. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. So, obviously, Kyoko thought that Makuro was the ultimate despair, but she was the ultimate soldier. But also, Kyoko did say that she wasn't wrong about that. But Makuro is definitely dead. So, there's still so many answers we need. The group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. Oh yeah, and again, is it linked to the Illuminati? you know, which again would lead to Byakuya, but that again seems too obvious. So, is it really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer?
Makoto.
I know how angry it must make you, and yet, that same motivation is what led to the mastermind revealing their weakness. What?
In other words...
Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world, the mastermind has had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this would have been this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter.
At the very least.
That's how those who are watching this would have seen it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves?
Indeed.
Yeah, because that would completely defeat the point of what they're trying to prove. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of the regulations. Are we going to go through every single one of them now? Junko broke the rules, so she was punished. In my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. No, it's just... Yeah, Junko was not in the game very long, was she? I mean... Monokuma wanted to prove a point. Junko got several. Through her body.
Right.
So instead, they tried to use the class trial, following all the proper rules, to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work.
It's true.
Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who was also not the killer. And when that fact was exposed to live on TV to the entire world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion?
Indeed.
To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in perfect form.
In other words...
It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. Yeah, okay. But all of that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge? Because Kyoko's just fucking amazing.
However...
It's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me. Totally did. All the time. Never doubted you for a second. Another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much of the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue.
Wrong.
In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. Hey, you and Celeste would have got on very well. But it looks like I got it right. This time, at least, I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. Or a small sigh of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. Well, you certainly didn't show it, Kyoko. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I mean, you can't... Unless you're poised to make them think you're really insecure when you're not, it's probably a good... yeah. Plus, if I'd showed up my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Oh, I would have been shitting kittens. I would have been... I mean, I was, already, but... knowing Kyoko had a plan... You're probably right, how pathetic.
However...
Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time. Yeah, I guess everyone else doesn't know about this plan yet, so we're gonna have to go tell everyone, right?
Correct.
Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. We can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. There is no option except to win.
Hey.
Before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. Yes, good idea. I mean, the problem is one of them controlling Monokuma? What we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone.
However...
Is that really possible? I don't know, man. Huh?
Anyway...
Right now, we have to find the others.
Shall we go?
They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Shall we go? I know what, I've just thought of another theory. Well, I'm keying in on a certain someone, but what if it's one of the students that were killed? Maybe they weren't actually killed, and they were the ones that were controlling Monokuma, and it was just a trick to make us think, well, oh, they're dead. They can't possibly be. Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Where's everyone? Kyoko, where's everyone?
Anyway.
Right now we have to go find the others. They're probably in the dorms somewhere. Okay. Let's go to the dorms. Let's go to the dorms. Out of the box. Out of the box. I guess we'll just go... Whoops. Ah. Just go to the... Yeah. Where is everybody? What was the run button? There was a run button in... Oh, there we go. Are they actually in the dorms? Hero, are you home? This is Hero's room. Is he inside? I don't know.
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Okay. Well, he's not in his room. Hina? I mean, they're probably stuck together, right? It'd be wise for them to all stick together.
Hey.
Where the frick are they? You said in the dorms, Kyoko. Then again, she was probably just guessing. Maybe the dining hall? Oh, okay. Suddenly we were greeted with... What the fuck? Skurg at Jagurfu, Angie and Krakow Fizzlebriff. You again. Hers Kizdat Explorer 103. What? Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. AG plus 3 for some what? What the heck?
However...
I wonder what that was all about. Couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! Oh, hey guys!
Is that Makoto?
That is! Hi, Hina. You're the only one I'm happy to see. Literally the only one I'm happy to see.
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it. That's Makoto.
You survived?
Yeah, I lived, bitch. I just love saying that.
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Thanks, Byakia.
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Oh my god, don't even fucking go there, hero. Don't even do it. We've been through this once. I'm not proving that I'm not dead. Everyone was there, all my friends who had struggled together and survived. Are they friends, though? I mean, I don't like them. Hina's fine. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell? Oh, we were in a garbage heap.
What the heck?
Yeah, we probably do stink. That seriously stinks, dude. It's Makoto, he smells like a wet dog. Oh my god. Shoo. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Yeah, that would do the trick. Thanks, guys. Now I'm all self-conscious and shit. Right, let's have a quick word with Kyoko.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you? Oh, he already knows. Well, they already know. That's related to what I have to tell you all. Do it, Kyoko. Save me the trouble. Oh, I'm doing it. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words...
We're going to redo Makuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you. You guys voted for the wrong guy. Okay? Don't make... Yeah, we've had this, oh, happy reunion. Oh, I'm so happy to see you guys. Fuck you. You all voted for me as a killer. You're a sucker fuck. A big old basket of them.
Wrong.
Except Hina. Hina's okay. Makoto isn't the killer, and of course, it's not me or any of you. Oh, it isn't any of them. Well, I mean, it still could be, but I trust Kyoko on that one. So who the heck... If it is a student who's killed Makuro... I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it is one of the dead students.
I see.
What she's saying is, it was the work of, all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying the mastermind killed Makuro? I mean, yeah. I reckon so.
That's right.
It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die. Yeah, I'm just so selfless. I'm just the best. I'm just the best person.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You seem shocked. You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know...
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you? Bayaki, you're pretty smart. On the sly. Don't take that as a compliment.
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean!
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here! For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Makuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Huh?
Every last mystery?
But
We've been looking around all this time and we still don't know anything, right? I mean, we have an ace in the hole. We have Kyoko's key. And Kyoko, you know, has seen things we haven't seen.
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone? Oh no!
I hate you.
Hey, you said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us. I'm fine with the way things are. I'm fine living here forever with Master... Oh, I'm sure you are. I meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. Yeah, so suck it up, guys. We got some investigating to do.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Makuro and all the school's mysteries... It's a pretty tall friggin' order, dude. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Well, fuck, Kyoko. Come on, we were doing really well there. We were getting him on our side. You can't just... Why? Why are you not sure? Oh. Have you got suspicions about people? Because you did say that it was none of them. But do you actually think it was one of them? You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? Oh. Yeah, about it being a student that killed Makuro.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. But why?
So, in other words...
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Makuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have to have set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Makuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
In other words...
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... one of us. There were 15 of us in the... 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Makuro and you get 16. Yeah, I feel like I've been a little bit ahead of the game on that one. Or ahead of them anyway. But they finally said it. It is one of us. And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue? Or do you... No, I've had it for a while. I do wonder, though, if it is someone we've seen be killed. Or maybe they weren't actually killed. Or it could be one of us. If it is any of one of us, I'm gonna guess it's Hiro. But I could be wrong. Saying that Mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us. I mean, the thing is, he has broken a rule before, so it's not as if he couldn't do so again, but no, I genuinely think he was telling us the truth.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're the ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well...
Well, again, that's the thing. How would they control him without us noticing? And that's where my theory with Hiro comes in. Like, maybe he psychically is doing it. I don't know.
But...
I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed something, someone sneaking off that many times. Especially when the numbers started to dwindle. Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us now. He couldn't have predicted that. Even the most advanced AI, like freaking Alter Ego, couldn't have done that. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Nah, still, I think that's a bit of a stretch. Oh, don't tell me it's... No, we've barely done any we don't know the mysteries of the world. We're not ready for this.
This is a school announcement.
Are you not broken anymore?
You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
True ending mode.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school.
Oh. Well, how bloody generous. Every room?
Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit.
Really?
Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
I think the mastermind's losing it. Also, I hope you're not seeing any... Okay. The sun has just come out. It's tomorrow. The sun has come out tomorrow. No, it's today. And it might be messing with my green screen. I do apologize. I've got blackout things on my window, but the sun still creeps in. How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I could rely on only on myself, on the Tagami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Okay then. Fuck you too. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. What are you gonna do now, Toko? You feel a little bit lost? He didn't take me with him.
Hey.
Do you blame him, dude? That master, the rest of you were like... coffee with cream without the cream. Oh, okay. Yeah, well. Love you too, Toko. Bye. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Oh, can I not team up with you, Kyoko? Can I go with you? We know we didn't. Like, we're the only ones that can really team up. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too, dude.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. I am suspicious of Hiro, but I don't know. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? You can come with me if you want, Hina. I don't think you're the mastermind. What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up until now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. How? I forget. Did she do something? I mean, she did vote for me. So, you know, still a little bit. And she did want us all to die because of Sakura. But I still like Hina. She's okay. I know I've mostly been totally useless.
okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
Yes, indeed. Kyoko, can we team up? Can I be the Robin to your Batman? You're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our own searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together. True!
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground, yeah. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Okay, yeah, endless list of things to check. Well, if we can go in every room in the school,
correct.
we are going to be very busy. Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? You could unlock them anyway. So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
So much room for activities. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. Well, that was ominous. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. Still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. But what if it is, Makoto? I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. Yeah! Investigate. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Makuro's Monokuma file. Oh yeah. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Freaking bumping music. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time, which went completely through the body, but we know that that wasn't what killed her. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe, which we believe was the arrows, right? Body was discovered with the other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Yeah, I feel like maybe the other wound... It's not Junko, is it? She would have had lots of wounds, because she got stabbed a bunch. Is it Junko? Is it not Makuro? Did I just figure it out? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't you fucking dare tell me. Who should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I would start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, the door in the data center, with Monokuma's face on it. Oh god. Second floor of the dorms. Oh, we've got so much checking to do. After that, I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Time to get started. Where the fuck do I go first? Okay, places to check has been added to the... Okay, so at least it's given me a good list, because I would forget. I would totally forget. Truth bullets. Okay, good. Right. So, you know what? We'll do it in order of what they've said here. We'll go straight to the headmaster's room on the 4th floor. We'll do that. We'll do it in order. Oh man, have I figured it out? Might be Junko's body. Then again, and that would make sense because if they were stabbed, like she wouldn't have any blood left. But then again, that was ages ago. So the body would have decomposed, wouldn't it? So maybe I'm wrong on that one. I'm just thinking because they used the chicken blood. I can't wait to find out what's going on. Also, we've still got the mystery of, like, the photos that we've been finding, with everyone, like, knowing each other. Oh, I tell you what, it's, so tasty. Right. Let's go to the headmaster's room. 4th floor, please. Oh, Hina's already in the data center. Well, we're gonna go there in a minute anyway. Byaku's in the headmaster's room. We had the same. Wow, great minds think alike. Yay. Let's go in. This is the headmaster's room. It's a very nice room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Yeah, we've actually not been in here before, have we? Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Hi. Hi. I'm not even going to talk to him yet. I'm just going to examine everything first. Oh look, more frickin' katanas. Trophies, even a shield in the display case. Look at all the pictures. Who are those peeps? Are they previous headmasters? Oh, that's an interesting looking book.
Come on.
What? What do you want?
Not possible.
Listen, I've got my own investigating to do. You're the one that wanted to go off by yourself, alright? I'm just doing the same thing. You can swivel.
Such.
When we get out of here, remember this moment. Wow, so he wants us to talk to him first. Well, shit, okay. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Always. Unless it's your penis. I don't want to see that. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. Oh, class 78 student roster. That's exactly what I was just trying to fucking read. On top of this pathetically ostentatious desk. So, is this going to be the one that... Oh, this is us. Contains profile of all of us and Makuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently class 78 refers to us. Class 78. Does that mean there's been 77 previous killing games? That'd be crazy. I mean, the thing is, it was only a year ago that the tragedy happened, though, right? I don't know. When we found Makuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
Yeah. Must be where Kyoko got that page. Yeah. Since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt, Makuro was a student here at Hope Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Makuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it, yep. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Hurry? Huh? What do you mean? Well, yeah, she was trying not to be caught. I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Yeah, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What was your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. There's a second page to Makuro's profile? The first page? Correct. Makuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. Ooh. What?
So, in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makuro that we still didn't have. Let's have a gander. This is the, we found a second page of someone's profile music. What kind of information is it? Why don't you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Well, yeah. I was trying to fucking read the book when you were like, oh, you're gonna ignore me. Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. You don't know that that was Kyoko's dad, do you? I don't think Byakuya knows that. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Oh look, we can see her! Makuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. What? The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. Oh, okay. I may have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Makuro's behavior too. So, I mean, has it actually been confirmed that she was the one that killed everyone? Has it been confirmed? I can't remember. That's my theory anyway. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Yeah, maybe she was. Maybe, maybe you were right on that one. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir. When she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. The fact alone proves tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe it. No battle scars. So it can't be Makuro that's dead. That can't be her body. But didn't Monokuma say it was her? Didn't he confirm that it was her though? I don't bloody know anymore. If I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Well, it looks like you didn't do a very good job. Makuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. Yeah, so Kyoko was right. It's just that there are multiple people in this group. Makuro and the mastermind were allies? So why? Why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought. But I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? Picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. Yeah, I thought that was Makuro. A girl who seemed to be included as part of our class. Yeah, that's Makuro's picture, right? That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Further information about that girl is included in the file. You mean Makuro? Okay. What do you think? What do we think? You asking me if, like, she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean that it isn't Makuro. 5'7". What's he trying to say? I think we need to check. Yeah, that's what he's saying. But again, Monokuma did say that it was Makuro. So did he lie? In which case, that's bullshit. Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. Back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Right. So... Oh, and one last thing. Bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Go on. Advice for me? Seems to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along. It's not that we're getting along, it's just she's done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. You still doubt her? Do you think she could be Makuro? Somehow? The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. Well, you haven't always been correct, bud. So, you know, I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Right. He said 5'7". Hang on a minute. Report card. I'm going to check. Well, first of all, let's have a look at Kyoko's. She's 5'6". Okay, so she's not Makuro. She's not Makuro. Toko? You're 5'4". Let's check Junko. I was right, wasn't I? That body's Junko's body. She's 5'7". So it would be very easy to... Well, then again... No, maybe not, because maybe if we check the body upstairs, it'll probably be a different height. But the fact that she is the same height as Makuro... We need to examine the body again. We need to examine the body again, which we're going to go do anyway. There's probably more stuff in here. Lots of papers on the floor. Documents. Whatever. Right, I'm actually going to leave. I think we're done here. Oh, man. I can tell there's going to be more twists. And I can't wait, Captain. Right, well, since we're on the 4th floor, though, we should probably just go to the data room. Ooh, but then again...
Hey, Makoto.
Hi! Yeah, I'm looking around too. Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about the Monokuma door. Yeah, I was gonna say, that feels like...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the game's gonna let me go everywhere. And do all these things. It probably doesn't matter what order I do them in. So we'll go check out the door. If all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But...
I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? That'd really suck. So you open it. Oh, thanks, Hina. Why don't we get Toko to open it? I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Well, I'm feeling brave. I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Thanks, Hina. Everything will be okay, right? Here goes nothing. Throw my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. Well, if there is a bloody trap, doing that is a surefire way of triggering it. I'd open it very gently, and I'd peek in. Okay. I think we may have found the actual control center. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... Whoa, this place is totally sci-fi. Yeah. Kind of thinking the same thing. Ew.
What the heck?
I mean, every part of the school leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but...
Just a second.
This place is like #1 gross. It's in a whole different league of creepy. What is this device? Looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, this is fancy shit. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Ifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? Cockpit. Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then that could mean, yeah, this is where Monokuma gets controlled.
Okay.
Maybe. Well, then again... That would mean someone needed to be in here to... No, I don't know then. Let's start poking around. Don't just start pressing buttons. It was too late. Oh no. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Hina. Oh, that was definitely Monokuma's noise. I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says data center. Oh, have we sent Monokuma to the data center? Is this actually where Monokuma gets controlled from? Because if we stay in here, Monokuma can't be controlled then, right? Unless there's another place. I saw a bunch of buttons, each one with the name of the room next to it. Just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in. Yeah, probably better go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Hina, this is your fault. This is your fault, Hina. What you done, Hina? Oh, there's a hatch there. I didn't even notice that. Right now, I need to go check out the data center. Oh boy. Yes. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Yeah! Is that Monokuma? It is. But I don't think he's being controlled right now. Because there's no one in the control center except Hina. Hey. Hina, you sly bitch. She is controlling him. Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina? Oh man, busted. How did you know? Gee. Just call it a hunch. So many hunches going around right now. Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? I'm doing Monokuma's voice because it's Monokuma. You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push that.
Too bad.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. Yep. So, yeah, if we just stay in that room, how the heck is Monokuma, or the mastermind, gonna do anything? Unless, like I say, there's another room with this kind of function. And if that's, I mean, if this is this the only way to control Monokuma? That's the question, isn't it? Right, let's go back and see Hina. Freaking donuts. Whoa, hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma.
Huh?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You were the one controlling him. What you were controlling just now was Monokuma.
Huh?
Yeah, for real. Yep, looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. How many times are we going to say that? This control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey.
Yeah. Kyoko's theory was right. Which seems like a really big flaw. But... if the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? So that would mean that none of us could have been controlling Monokuma. Because we would have had to have disappeared. And gone here to do it. Unless, like I said, there's another way of controlling Monokuma. Or... it's not any of us. And it is one of the students that is dead. If that is true... yeah. Yeah. We're getting further in this. The mastermind Monokuma's puppeteer really is the 16th student? I mean, if that body isn't Makuro, it could be Makuro. Can't be. There's no way, right? I don't like that face you're making. What, this one? No, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... this is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? Can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like, you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, let's go. Although, maybe we should, again, monitor this place. Because the mastermind must have to come back here. Unless, I mean, it's not going to be that easy. There's got to be other ways of controlling Monokuma. Because otherwise, if we just stay here, the mastermind can't do shit. So, yeah, I don't know. But this is interesting. This is interesting information. The fuck was that? As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. And that's where we're going to end off the video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Next time, we'll find out what that was. And go explore more of the school. And see if we can figure out what the fuck is going on. Thanks, everyone. Bye.